So I'll read out your cards, but first I want to point out this card is usually the most important. It determines the other cards for the most part, and it's the wish fulfillment, the Nine of Chalices. So regardless of your situation, this week is about wishes being fulfilled, feeling emotionally satisfied and content. And I think that you're very hopeful about what's coming up around you. I mean, look at this beautiful energy. You're looking into that light. You're seeing all the positive, and you're focused on that, and you're just very content. So great energy as an overall. Now the main cards, we have a couple here. We have the Queen of Wands and the King of Chalices. And with those two people, we have the Magician. So these two people are making shit happen. It's possible that you're working together with this pair, or either of these two cards could represent your energy, and together you are manifesting and putting things into action. This is a very busy week for you, but it's a good one. It's like you're doing things that you want to do, and you have ideas, and you got things that you want to take care of and make happen. And so you're doing that with the Magician, and I feel like you have support from either one of these. Now, because you're a water sign, there's a higher chance that you are the King of Chalices, but that doesn't have to be the case. You can certainly be the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands aggressively pursues their goals and dreams. They have a plan and they take action on it. They do not wait. Very energetic card, and that I feel is your energy, especially with the Magician here. And as I said, you do have support from another person, and you guys are very close this week, whether romantic or otherwise. You're working together and you're sharing ideas, and I don't feel any negative energy. So let's see what the Nine of Chalices clarify. Okay, we got the Devil. So you have wishes fulfilled, and you might be so excited about this that you're attached to the hip at a situation. So let's say that, you know, it's work that's going incredibly well and you're excited where things are going. And this could be any sort of work, like your own business. You're so fucking excited the way things are turning out that you are joined at the hip. You're staying, working long hours. You're like, I've gotten such a high out of all this positive feedback. I want to make something else, you know. I want to make another present or focus on this other task at hand. I want more ideas. You're so attached to something that you're passionate about that I don't think you're making time for anything else. All right, there's a strong sense of passion here. And this could be a relationship as well. This doesn't have to be work. This could be any sort of situation, but there's a strong attraction because something that you wanted is happening and you're sticking by it. You're refusing to let it go, and you're just like fixated on expanding on it more and more. If that makes sense. Okay, so let's get the card here on the Magician. One of my favorite majors. Eight of Wands, more passionate energy, a lot of fire here. So this is an exciting week. This could be a week of travel too with the Eight of Wands, or just a lot of communication. You've got so many ideas, so many plans. A lot of people are interested in what you have to bring or sell, or just you in general, and they're contacting you and you're enthusiastic. You got a lot of feedback, a lot of people to respond to. A lot of things, this is just as well, a lot of things to take care of. You're like, I've got to do this, I got to do this, I got to do this. And the more you add to the list, I get the more excited you are about this, because you want to be engaged. And I feel like this is a very engaging week for you. Queen of Wands. The Star. So this person, whether yourself or someone else, this is someone that brings about hope. And I feel like this is your, and I do feel like this is your energy. I know that you want to lean towards the King of Chalices, and you may. You know, I leave my cards open to you as well. That's just the way I am. But Queen of Wands, I feel like you have so much hope and energy surrounding this week and your world and whatever you're focused on, that this dream of yours is fueling your own passion. And as I said, as another person, this is someone that you have a lot of, that you're sharing your dreams with. There you go. King of Chalices. Page of Pentacles. As another person, this is someone who's offering you an opportunity. He's asking you to do something, to take him up on this chance. It may involve money with the Page of Pentacles. So he wants to pay you for a service. And it's most likely because you're so damn good at your skills here. And this could be more, I feel like this is happening with more than one person. And this has to do with your own creativity as well, besides just you being skilled in general and people being attracted towards you. this person is offering a helping hand. So that's why I see this one as a partner to you. Of course, this can be you as well. And as yourself, then I feel like this is incoming towards you again, where these people are reaching out. People are reaching out to you in general with opportunities here. And you're either saying yes or no to the invitations. There could be so many that you can't say yes to everything. And that's pretty much what I'm getting with that combination. I wanted one more for the top cards, and I got the Ace of Cups. New emotional beginnings. This is satisfaction to me. You're feeling quite attached to whatever it is you're engaged in, and you don't want to let go. It's fulfilling you emotionally, physically, and I just think that while this might be a busy week for you, not at all in a negative sense. Like, you love being a part of this situation. And it's definitely emotional fulfillment coming up there. Now, some of you might actually literally be making a judgment call regarding this person in your life, the Queen of Wands. This person is most likely someone who is close to you and is a friend. Now, for whatever reason, you have to make a decision on them. And I feel like, again, this could be information coming to light, but I think you have to make a judgment call, essentially, on what you want to do with this friendship. So I need more information, obviously, for sure, to see why this week you seem to be in a position where you need to make this call on this person. This person could just be reaching out to you as well, and maybe even inviting you to a party or event. And that's the focus of the week, and you just have to say yes or no with the judgment there. I do sometimes on a minor level get judgment to represent phone calls or just conversations, people kind of coming out of the woodwork and reaching out. So as a friend, this could be someone that you haven't heard from a while as well. All right, let's look at Three of Cups. You're thinking about this person, your relationship to them. There's an element here of going within. Maybe you've learned something about them as well from other friends. We got the card of friendships again, the Three of Cups. You're also thinking about an invitation, whether or not to be a part of their social circle, whether or not they should be a part of yours. And there's definitely an invitation coming up here, or a message with the Page of Wands. Maybe you're just even thinking of responding to them. With the Two of Wands, we have the Hierophant. This could be a wedding, or again, some formal event that you've been invited to. And there's a decision here. This could be a corporate thing as well. You are in part stressed about it, unsure, it's on your mind, and you don't really know what action to take. We have, yes, you're stuck. You're trying to look at things from different angles, but right now you're in a review stage and you can't decide. There's a part of you that's withdrawn with the energy of the Four of Cups and very indecisive. And I feel like as an offer, as a message, or a friend who's reaching out to you, there may have been a falling out because I don't get the vibe that you want to respond. With the Queen of Wands, we have Temperance here. I need more. Devil. This person could deal with some alcoholic tendencies, addictions, because I do have Temperance, which with the Devil comes up as the heavy drinker for me. Maybe that is what this person is known for, and they're still engaged in that. They're quite a burden to you. I feel like they're a moocher in a way, and they might even be toxic energy. I'm seeing that with this combination, especially with the Ten of Wands. This is a burden that I feel like you don't want. Judgment. Magician. So you're giving the answer, I should say. You're making that judgment call on this person. Knight of Cups. You're going to be clear. I think that you will be very diplomatic in your approach, and you might even come from an emotional place, but you're going to make a very clear decision with justice here. You're going to do what's fair, what's right to you. Whatever your emotions are telling you, that's how you're going to act when it comes to this friend. And There is an element of making amends and actually connecting with them on an emotional level, because we do have 2 Cups cards, both of them being messengers, the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups. So that connection is there. I think it's about as well revealing your feelings and their feelings and hearing them out, but I don't think that after the fact you're still going to trust them. You're going to be on guard, because this is the 7 of Swords. And let me get one more. After the fact, we do have the 10 of Cups, so whatever the situation, I think it'll resolve itself in a good way for you, and you'll be satisfied, emotionally satisfied with the outcome overall. So, pretty straightforward. I like your cards. Your reading feels very short compared to the others. Do we want another card? Yeah, why not? Let me just get one more overall outcome card for the week. Make it obvious. No. Give me every card. Jesus. All right, I'm looking at these. I was going to put them back, but I got nosy. We have the 10 of Pentacles, so we have a completion here and a resolution as well. You're committing to an issue and committing to resolving an issue and putting an end to something, I think is the case. You're looking towards the future and are feeling quite positive about it. We do have 2 cards that are associated with positive news. So I think in terms of any sort of conflict, you will be resolving it and it'll end in your favor.